It's not Veterans Day, but it is a pattern review. So if that's some content you would like to see, keep on watching. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video we are going to be talking about pant number 2, the tapered pants, utilizing Simplicity 9114, which is another Mimi G pattern. All right, so before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, ciao, guten tag, aloha, hola, konnichiwa, wagwan, bonjour. If you are returning, you know what to do. Go get something to drink and a snack and come on back so we could go ahead and talk about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into pants number 2, the tapered pants. All right, so this pattern that I did was Simplicity 9114. And originally I was going to do a different pattern for the tapered pants, but because the pants were already cut out, I have already done the top, which is what I have on right now, which is view B, and view A will be coming next month in the month of December to round up this entire collection. All right, so that's why I chose this pattern over a different pattern. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the pattern description. So the pattern description for this pattern, I'm going to give my own because Simplicity gives kind of like a vague one and I like to give my own. So this is a Mrs. View A is a Mrs. button down duster or dress. It has 3 gathered tiers and long sleeves. View B is the crop top, which last year I extended it by 7 inches to make it more of just a camisole or a tank instead of a crop top. So you can do the same thing that I did. And then view C is your tapered pant. Now it does have a waistband. It has the front pleat. It has a fly front and it has side seam pockets and they are tapered, okay? But that is the pattern description for this pattern. Let's go ahead and talk about the sewing skill level. So on the Simplicity website, I believe it's rated as average. Do I feel that this pattern is average? Yes, I do. Simply because I would not say that this is for a true beginner, but an intermediate sewist can do this pattern. The only thing that you really need to know how to do is the pleats. The waistband is not hard whatsoever, but you will need to know how to do a fly front zipper. Let's go ahead and talk about the notions used. So the notions used for this pattern, I use a 9-inch all-purpose or exposed zipper. That's the only notion that you need in order to do the pants. Now, I am not going to talk about the top because I have a full pattern review on the top from last year, which I will link to in the description box below and on the end screen for if you are wondering about the top that I did last year in the fall. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the fabric used. So the fabric used for these pants is 100% cotton, but they are 100% Ankara print, okay? And I purchased this fabric sometime at the beginning of 2021 through Dose of Fabric. I will also put it up on the screen and in the description box below. However, I do not think she has this fabric anymore. However, I did see it before on Smurfette Fabric. I'm not sure if it's available. I will put the vendor on Etsy where I seen it from, but if they do not have it available, I'm sorry. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about pattern pieces. So for this pattern, I believe it's 6 pattern pieces. So you have your front, your pocket, your back, your fly, your underlap, and your waistband. So I think that's 6 pattern pieces in order to create this pattern. I use the pockets now. The reason why I use the pockets is simply because I know when I did the Black Panther pants, I used the pockets from this pattern, which is Simplicity 9114, in order to add the pockets onto those pants. All right, so if you have not seen that video on Black Panther, how I felt the pants, which I am going to redeem myself. Thank you guys so much for the encouragement that I needed to go ahead and redo them. So I'm going to be cutting a new pair of those pants and redoing them, and I will show you what they look like when they are done. All right, so thank you guys so much for that. But let's go ahead and move into the pattern sizing for Simplicity 9114. So this pattern comes in 2 envelopes. It comes in 6 through 14 and then 16 to 24. For the pants, I cut a size 18 and they fit perfect. I did not have to do any sizing up at the waist at all, or the hips, or any of that jazz. They fit pretty much out of the envelope, okay? So I didn't have to do any adjustments, any major adjustments. I think I did enlarge the hips by 1 inch. I think that's the only thing that I did. I cannot remember because I did sew these pants over a week and a half ago, but was unable to take the photos because Hurricane Nicole came. So I can't remember. I would have to pull all the pieces back out to tell you, but I will put that up on the screen and in the description box below, any modifications that I did to this pattern. Speaking of modifications, did I make any other modifications? Absolutely not, but I will put all of the modifications up on the screen and in the description box below because I think I just enlarged the hips. All right. Let's move over to, did it look like the photos or the drawing on the pattern envelope? Yes and no. So they do not look like exactly like Mimi because I extended my top, and if you guys don't know, I'm not a big fan of crop tops. So I made it a little longer for my taste last year, and because I did not do the pants last year, that's why I tucked it into the pants and then wore it on top of the pants to give a different illusion. All right, so that's what I did for that. Let's talk about, are the instructions easy to follow? I'm gonna be honest, I actually did look at the instructions for doing the fly front. Now I do my fly front a little different than what's in the instructions. So I did look at it for that purpose to see if the instructions are off or anything, but Mimi does have a tutorial and I think the tutorial is fabulous. I watched majority of the not the photos, but the video for her sew along just to give a pattern review, and the video is spot on. It's great. So if you are doing these pants, watch Mimi G video because I watched majority of it. I don't needed to watch the whole thing because I have done pants before. I basically watched the entire fly front. I have done many fly fronts for pants. You guys know that's my vibe. But I wanted to watch it to make sure that during the fly front process, everything is good. And I can tell you that the video is amazing and the instructions are easy to follow. All right, let's talk about likes and dislikes. I have no dislikes whatsoever. It's all love. I'm coming on after doing the Black Panther. I have to say, I feel amazing in these pants, all right? Let's talk about first time experience. I do not have any first time experiences. I have done fly fronts before. I have done pleats before. I think there are darts in the back. Maybe not, maybe it's a pleat. I can't remember if it's a dart or a pleat, but I have done both of those before, all right? So there's no first time experiences. Would I sew these again? Absolutely. I do have plans to sew the pants one more time, okay? I want to do them one more time, but I want to do it in a solid color, and I probably will do them in linen. So stay tuned for that, all right? Would I recommend this pattern to others? Yes, I think I would recommend this pattern to others for the pants. This pattern, excuse me, but this pattern is different than Simplicity 8177, the Black Panther pants. So I just want to come on and say that it's a different style of pants. So they fit a lot better than the Simplicity 8177. All right, so you may want to do these pants first before tackling the high-waisted pants that I did for Black Panther, but they will be coming again, and I want to redeem myself for those. All right, and let's go ahead and talk about my pattern rating. So for these pants, I am stamping these pants a 5 out of 5. Okay, yes, I love these pants. And also I want to tell you that Sheree from Sheree Thomas, she did a whole look for Sewn magazine. So I will go ahead and link to Sheree's YouTube channel and her Instagram. So go over there and check her make out for Simplicity 9114, where she was a part of Sewn magazine and she did the whole look. Now, I had the same idea of doing the whole look before I seen her in Sewn magazine. However, I knew it was going to be for Veterans Day, so I held off as long as I possibly can. I have not made the, the entire duster part, which is view A, which should be coming next month, simply because, like I said, Hurricane Nicole got your girl, okay? So that's it for this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video, and as always, keep sewing.